Hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. We are coming off the truck race in Eldora, which was a pretty strong result. I was hoping we would get the win there, but today we have the Brickyard 400, so this should be a really fun one.
The Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series has pulled into Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400. So much racing history has happened at this hallowed place. Last year, Kyle Busch made more as he became the first driver ever to sweep both the Xfinity and Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series races at Indy 2 years in a row. His Toyota has simply been unstoppable. So it's time to see if he can pull off a three-peat and kiss the bricks one more time.
All right, there you have it from the PRN guy. One of the most prestigious races of the season and one of the most boring races in real life of the season, but we are underway for the Brickyard 400. See if we can get a win here. Now, right off the bat, we have a rival, DJ Kennington, down there in front of us. We should be able to get by him with no problem, but I mean, one of the problems, if you've been continuously watching this series, you would know we've been having a lot of problems with rivals lately, and this track is not fun to have rivals at, that's for sure. We're going to duck to the inside of Kennington early on and make a 3 wide with Carl Long and Elliott Sadler. We'll clear both of them.
All clear.
Or the outside of Jeffrey Earnhardt here.
Keep high.
Slowly closing in on the playoffs. I mean, like I said, we're locked in, so we don't have much pressure. The only pressure we have is to try and get playoff points. We almost got 1 playoff point at New Hampshire, but Allmendinger held us off there in stage 2. But 1 lap down now in the Brickyard, and we are up to P31 now.
All clear.
Try to get to the inside of Paul Menard. He is not having a good run. He's being beat by Michael McDowell.
High, get up there.
Obviously, Casey Kane taking over that car next season.
Outside.
It'll be interesting to see how that 95 car performs next year. I personally think, I don't think they're going to be a threat for the playoffs, obviously. I feel like the 95 with Kane in the car is going to run maybe 5-ish spots better than it usually does, but we're going to make a big move to the inside of Landon Castle. And I think we were 4 wide at this point. A little contact there on the right rear. I tried to come up and arc the corner the best I could, and I drove right up into the left front of Landon Castle. And now the 6 car hits me from behind. We managed to save it. He is not waiting at all. He's smoking behind us there. He saved it as well. I'm not sure what his deal was there. I guess he just couldn't get slowed up enough. But now we are going to come to the white flag in stage 1. We have worked our way up to 21st, right behind Clint Boyer here in the 14 car. It looks like early on Kyle Larson has a pretty strong car, but maybe he might be a factor throughout this race. Usually I'm able to get towards the front. At this point I was surprised I wasn't able to work my way further up. Go to the inside of Clint Boyer here into turn 3. A little bit of contact on his left side. Now I'm going to push up the track. I'm trying to not hit him here. He kept it off the wall and I kept it off of him. And we're going to send it up the inside again and try to clear him out of turn 4. We will do just that. Try to pass Suarez because I don't want to be on the outside here. We will clear him, or not clear, but I'm going to slow down, and I let Jones beat me there just so I would start on the inside in this second stage. Everybody's pitting. I think I'm going to take right side tires and half a can. But Kyle Larson wins stage 1. He's certainly going to be a big guy in this race. I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat him, to be honest. But I'm actually not going to take tires because that I kind of worked a couple races back, or we tried that in New Hampshire, and the tires fell off towards the end, but I feel like it'll be better at this track. So now the green flag is out in stage 2. Try to go up the inside of Eric Almirola. Got Denny Hamlin in that FedEx Cares paint scheme. That is not a very nice paint scheme in my opinion. And there's one of our rivals, Kurt Busch, and there's another one, Austin Dillon, as I'm going to take Johnson and Kurt 3 wide. We should clear them out of turn 2? We do, but we got Kurt Busch on our outside still, so we're going to have to be aware of that. Gonna go to the inside of Austin Dillon. I'm trying to get away from that 41, but I've got to be careful with that 3. I'm going to brake early and let that 3 clear me, because we already know what he was going to do. If he was on my outside, he would just wreck me. In the middle of a 3 wide with Harvick and Kenseth, a lot of contact there. That really screwed up my corner. Try and get in between there. We're going to go under Kurt Busch and Casey Kane. I'm going to let Kurt go here because I don't want to get wrecked.
Hold the bottom. Easy, easy.
Clear of Casey Kane, so we're in P13 now. We got 5 more laps to try and get around our 2 rivals. I'm really concerned about getting around these guys. I mean, our best shot is really just hope they make a mistake or have a bad corner as I go to the inside of Kurt Busch. I thought about looking to the inside of the 3, but I didn't, and I'm going to let the 41 go once again into turn 3. Kenseth, not the best corner for him. We're going to gain a little ground on him.
Easy, easy.
I think my best opportunity is going to be to try and pass the 41 and the 3 on the outside line. But I'm going to actually duck to the inside of Kurt. I already know that I'm probably going to have to back out. I'm not even going to bother going under the 3. I mean, even though I'm locked in the playoffs, I mean, I could take a risk and try it, but I'm not going to as we come to the white flag in stage 2. I have good enough run to possibly clear these guys into turn 1, but I did not. So I backed out early once again. I mean, I've just been stuck behind these guys the whole stage. It's just going nowhere right now. I might have one chance to make a dash into turn 3 and 4 and try to pass them as we go to the outside of Matt Kenseth now. Go to the outside of Austin Dillon. Hopefully he doesn't put us in the wall. He's certainly squeezing me a bit, but we're going to try and make the outside work. And I had a bad turn 3, so that's unfortunate. Through turn 4 now and out of turn 4. There's no way we're going to pass the 20 car of Matt Kenseth. So we are going to finish stage 2. Hold up, hold up. I'm going to let him have it. I'm going to let him have it. Okay, we got 13th. I don't want to start on the outside, so no stage points yet in this race. That's really unfortunate. I'm going to assume our teammate Kyle Larson won the stage. Yes, he did. That's awesome. Alright, so let's start the 3rd and final stage of the Brickyard 400.
Outside, hold your line.
Gonna get close to that 3. I don't want to bump him. I'm just gonna ride behind him and wait. I might be able to make a move out of turn 2, but he's got Kurt Busch in front of him, which is also a problem.
Stay low, stay low.
Here's a possible chance. Nope, he's closed the gap that was there. Under Joey Logano now. Gonna look to the inside of the 3 and see if we can make something happen. It's definitely not going to work, so I'm gonna let that 3 car go. I'm just gonna have to continue to follow this 3 and the 41 throughout this race. It'd be so much easier if they were separated just by a few spots, but them being bumper to bumper really is just making it incredibly hard to get by them as we look to the inside of Austin Dillon and Brad Keselowski. There might be enough of a gap here between the 3 and the 41 to clear the 3. I'm going to send it off into turn 1. He hits me. He's still hitting me. I'm going to slightly touch the wall. A little contact with the 3 again. He was not being nice there. He just straight up shoved me into the corner there, and luckily we did not wreck. So I mean, the 3 wants to play like that. I mean, I can give it back to him.
The bottom's clear.
Try and clear Matt Kenseth here on our outside. He is hanging on tight.
Clear up top.
Little bump to the 3. Let him know I didn't like what he did earlier. Go to the inside of him now. Obviously, we're not going to be able to pass him into turn 1, so I'm going to let him go here. Stick my nose in there a little bit. Kyle Larson still holding the lead. He is unbeatable. Unless something happens, he's going to easily win this race.
Steady.
Not going to be able to make a move on the 3 into turn 3, I don't think. Then again, we do have a pretty big run, so we're going to go to the inside of the 3. Do we have enough speed to make the move? I'm going to send it off into turn 3. He's going to get to my inside. He was going to hit me there if I held the line. Luckily, I moved up. So he was able to clear us once again. We've got to be really careful with that 3. I'm going to look to the inside once again. Add the line. I think this is our chance right here. Little contact. He hit me. I'm going to send it off into 1. Oh, the 42's in the wall. Oh my gosh. So the leader, the guy that dominated this race, our teammate, Kyle Larson, is done for. They're not even going to throw a yellow for that. Alright, we just got to worry about our own race now. And we're going to go the inside of Ryan Newman. Try to get past him. We're running in the top 10. So, I mean, it's not a bad race. But, I mean, if it wasn't for this 3 and the 41, I really think I could be up there battling for the lead.
Inside, good drive off here.
Little contact with the 20. I think he pushed up from the inside. I certainly didn't come down. Well, I might have, but it didn't seem like it. As I'm going to go the outside of the 3, add the line. We might clear him here. I'm going to send it off into turn 1. Oh, no. We're on the apron. Oh, it's saved in. The 3 is going to finish me off there. Are you kidding me, Austin Dillon? Oh, and he's spinning and he hits me again, and that's going to bring out the caution. Man, that 3 car is really annoying me in this race. I mean, I had it saved right there, and he ran me over. And just look at the damage on the bumper. Green flag is out again. This car's damage is certainly not going to perform like it did before, but we only have 2 laps to go as we made a big move there, 3 wide. We have the 3 car behind us. He's hitting me again. Oh, you better lay off, dude. He's pushing me into the corner. He's hitting me again. Inside of Truex and Kurt Busch, a lot of contact there. Oh, the 3 hits me in the right rear now. Oh my gosh, dude. And a little more contact with the 3. I'm going to hit him here. I've had enough of you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He is so annoying right now. And he's still hitting me onto the apron. As we still got to deal with this guy. He's hanging on our outside now. Only got to deal with him for 1 more lap. He's probably going to hit me, but I shove up the track, so he's going to go to my inside instead. Try and make that outside work. It's not working very well. If I get a chance, I'm dumping this 3 here. The 20 is going to be on my inside here with just half a lap to go. I'm going to let the 20 try and get an edge so I can go to the inside here. I'm going to try and go to the inside of Kenseth here. He's not going to move, and that really just screwed me up. I hit him in the back and ruined my finish there. Might be able to hang on for a top 10. I kind of blocked the 5 and go under Brad Keselowski in the 2 car. He is also not the happiest with me at the moment. He's not a rival yet, so that's okay. But I don't know if that made him very happy either. But we're going to finish 9th in the Brickyard after the 3 car just really tested my patience towards the end there. And I'm not very happy about that at all. So let's go and rough him up here after the race. Let that 3 car know I did not like what he did. Give him a little door slam there. Give him 1 more.
Stay high, stay high.
Alright, we're off.
Still a car out there. Clear all around.
Alright, so let's check the finishing order. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins the Brickyard 400, and I believe that is his first win of the season, and that will lock him into the playoffs. Our teammate Kyle Larson dominated and then wrecked out at the end, so without a caution. So we still sit 12th there. 1 win, 6 playoff points. Yeah, that was Dale Jr.'s first win, so that's good for him. Kyle Busch with the fastest lap. I'm surprised I didn't have it, because usually I manage to run the fastest lap in the races, but oh well. Alright, so I believe next race will be the Cup race at Pocono. Yeah, we got trucks at Pocono. I probably won't show that episode. I probably won't show the Xfinity one either. I don't even think Xfinity's at Pocono, actually. it might be Mid-Ohio or something. So actually, I'd probably show Mid-Ohio. But there's the playoff standings. Larson, I mean, should have had 2 wins now, but for problems at the end, took away that chance. Elliott has a 57-point gap over Clint Boyer, and everyone above him is really safe. Kenseth and Kyle Busch somehow doesn't even have a win, and he's easily safe as well. But Chase Elliott's the only one that's not totally safe. So that's going to do it for this episode of NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode, everyone. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in next episode, which is either Cup at Pocono or an Xfinity race. I don't remember which one, but I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.